it's hard to put in words, because if you're in youth soccer, it's what you work for, to be at the pinnacle of youth soccer and to be able to lift the oldest trophy in the country. It brought tears to my eyes watching the families and the players enjoy what they've invested in for years.
I don't know, it's an experience that, I've never experienced before, and it's been fantastic because it was the first time that I felt it. And again, I still think a lot of credit needs to go to Jeremy Harkins, because he's the one that, was with the group all year, with a lot of the successes. And I was fortunate enough to be here and on staff, and, he gave me the opportunity, which was, awesome. Well, I think it's, started a trend here with these guys that, not winning one, in your youth career is amazing. But to do it twice in a row and do it 3 times in a row with the birth year change, it's amazing how they're able to do it for 3 years in a row. And the accomplishments that these kids are going to have and going forward is, they've proved that I don't think there's a ceiling for this group.
When we first started our first year at Nationals, we would have never thought we'd make it this far, and to think that we could do it again and again and again, it's absolutely amazing.
This team has been together since they were about 9 or 10. And this has been years in the making. Every year has been planned for these boys to achieve, a specific goal.
It really means a lot to me. Best coach in the country right here. Best friends. These are going to be my friends for life. And truly, I can't even put into words what it means. It's truly unbelievable.
The ODP Thanksgiving Interregional is a really important event for our players because it's an opportunity for them to compete in a representative format.
To be able to play against different players from different parts of the country, kind of the best of the best from the 4 regions coming to one environment, and to be able to train and play over the course of a week is really like no other event across the country.
My experience here at ODP has been phenomenal. The environment's different. It's definitely elevated competition, excellent coaching staff.
This ODP event, I think, is critical to a lot of the careers of the young ladies that have a chance to come and play, because some of them won't have had this experience of an elite level like this. And so for them to be put under pressure, to know that there's college scouts, to know that they're playing against other elite teams, I think it gives them kind of this sense of what's coming next in their life.
It's really exciting coming and playing in front of a bunch of college coaches, because you don't really get that at a club team.
I think it allows them to prepare for the next level, whether that be for some of them, lucky ones going on to national teams, or others going on for college.
It's totally humbling to be playing around such elite level athletes, especially playing against and with people from all around the country, and getting to know their different styles of play and getting challenged every day. It makes you grow as a player, but it also gives you respect for other players out there, and also gives you a sense of the level of intensity and the level of quality out there, so you know how to push yourself to become greater.
And so this really gives them a real life experience that they don't get otherwise when they're with their regular club teams and playing in their local leagues.
I love coming to participate in ODP because it's such a different atmosphere. Everyone here is dedicated to the sport and supportive of each other, but also demanding, because we need to be good players and connect as a team.
It's really interesting because playing in front of all the college scouts and even national staff, you have to get used to it. So there's a lot of nerves a lot of the time, but obviously, hopefully they're going to play on bigger stages as they progress in their careers. And it's a great experience to be able to get through that. Obviously believing in yourself as a player and having confidence that you can handle that pressure.
There's no doubt that ODP was incredibly influential in my career. What I gained from ODP was, again, the sense of competitiveness, elite level that I didn't get playing at home, meeting players from not only just in my region, but across the country, and see how soccer was played in different places, and really to explore soccer in a way that I just couldn't do it on a local level. And it gave me a chance to be exposed to some higher coaching and ultimately make my way to a youth national team pool and then onto the national team.
We're here because our daughter Haley, she has Down syndrome. She plays on the top soccer team.
So we're here today because my son Finn is involved in the top soccer program. He's a child with special needs, and we've been looking for good opportunities for him to engage with other youth and get involved in a positive environment and get some health and exercise.
It just brought her out of her shell. She loves to come here and participate in a sport that she normally can't participate in.
Allie's benefited from playing with top soccer because it allows her to interact with kids outside of school because she doesn't really get a lot of interaction with other kids. She also gets interactions with teenagers, she gets interactions with adults.
It's just nice to see smiles on everybody's faces, and they're always so energetic and fun to play with and fun people to just be around in general. I just enjoy the whole atmosphere.
Watching Finn participate in top soccer is it's really great. I mean, he's a child that struggles with socialization, and something positive and enthusiastic like this always gets him more excited and more involved with his peers.
So I'm a buddy here, and that basically means that I do one-on-one with the players and help them through practice. It's 2 hours on a Saturday morning where you just get to come out and have fun. You can help little kids play soccer. You can actually play soccer with some of the older kids. And at the end of the day, it leaves you feel pretty good about you doing something for someone else.
I feel like the program matures me as a person, and it helps me be a better leader and teach them to be better leaders. So it's really matured me as a person.
Watching the kids be able to improve week by week and watching their parents enjoy watching their kids grow through that whole process is really great to see and motivating.
It's so much fun. It is just fun, and the kids are absolutely wonderful. The families are fantastic, and I see an impact in many, many realms, not just physically for these kids.
I think that other parents should look at this as an opportunity to get their children with special needs out in a positive group environment, get some exercise, develop some skills, and have a good time.
Hello and welcome to the 2017 US Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase in Wilson, North Carolina. Got a U17 matchup between Cleveland FC, playing in the all-black kit from right to left on your screen, versus Fever United out of North Texas, playing in the all-white kit, playing from left to right on your screen. And it's Cleveland that get us underway. It was raining heavily about an hour ago, and it's just tapered off now. There's barely a spit rain out, but it's created a little bit of slick on the surface, which will only help the football as Cleveland look for an early advantage. Ball breaking down this left-hand side, played back in. Fever breaking away here. Good ball inside. Nice patient build up here. Ball knocked out wide. Ball gets sliced away there from Cleveland's perspective. Game started pretty open. Game brought to you live by Turbo Sports. My name is Matthew Carraher. Whether you're watching in Texas or Cleveland or wherever in the States or abroad, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Both teams still trying to figure each other out, as Cleveland can break away down the left-hand side. Chance of a chip here from distance. Outrageous! What a goal starting off. Number 14, Catherine Ramacone, has a pop from distance. Must be about 30 yards out. Saw the goalkeeper off her line and just break away down the left-hand side. 1-0 Cleveland. Chance of a chip here from distance. Not even 3 minutes outrageous! Let's see what Fever United can produce in way of a response here. Ball out wide on the left-hand side. 1-2 played. Looking to hit back immediately. Working down the left channel there. What an outrageous goal that was. She knew exactly what she was doing. Spotted the keeper off her line and just delightful chip over the top, and she says, have one of those. Just really came from nowhere, folks. Both teams were just kind of settling into it. Now this will open the game right up, hopefully, for all the neutral viewers out there. Ramacone throwing caution to the wind and just says, I'm going to have a pop. And pop she does, 1-0. Best of the best in terms of quality and teams here at the US Youth Soccer National League. I mean, you have players here go on to represent their countries in the Olympics and Women's World Cup, so I mean, you're never short of quality, and you've already seen that on display here. Ramacone going for a second. She's got it in the box. Referee shows no interest there, and big decision had to be made. She got bundled over inside the 18. Referee didn't even so much as blink. Lovely tackle there, and tackles flying in all over the shop here. Here come Fever on the break. He's given that one though. Cracking start to the game here. Molly Lowe gets us restarted. Come all the way back out to the right full back here. That's number 8, Isabel Hopkins. And the ball knocked through, and it's half a look there. And so, apologies, that was number 6, Sidney McGregor there with the restart, the free kick. McGregor coming in to defend here. Ramakone looking for some more magic. Grabs her team a throw in deep in the corner here. As we go 5.5 minutes into the last broadcasted game of the evening here. Ramakone throws it inside, gets it back, lays it off, sharp layoff. Nice tackle, but Fever do well in winning the ball back. Could break here if they open in the left-hand side. And it's gone back here to McGregor. Hopkins advanced it forward. Ramakone plays it back. Good pressure there from Fever. And another breakaway for Fever if they could play it a little earlier, but it's just broken down. They might have another chance at this one. But Cleveland clear away. Nice touch inside. Lovely ball down the left-hand side. Pass bit in defence. Chance to whip it in. Back post and flicked away. Cracking ball over the far sideline. Zipping in on that wet surface. Hopkins will come up now to take, I believe it's a throw in. Yep, deep in the corner here. Chance to get a service into the box. And thundered down. And Cleveland look like they could be very strong on the break here. Ramakone back to goal, looking for support. Will use her strength and power and pace, but it's good defending there by number 5, Isabella Turlington. Attempt to find the ball through there and go all the way back to the goalkeeper. So what about that for a start, folks? So I'll let you have a chance to get your breath there. Boom, and kick past halfway line. And McConaughey jumps for it. Hopkins will look to settle down on it. Can't quite get it out of her feet, and Cleveland look to break. Could be a dodgy situation. McConaughey will go. McGregor will come and look to take care of this, and she'll just knock it out of play for a throw in. Stocker gets it back. Tries to whip it in with the right foot. Causing problems because the ball's just skipping along the surface, so clearances are a little tougher than what they were earlier in the day, and that's good play there once again from Turlington. And that'll be a free kick out for Cleveland. Boom and clearance as McGregor sticks her head on it. Turn through, she's onside here. One-on-one opportunity. Striking. Gets a strong hand to it, but that was Stocker there who looked like she was in for the clear, and good save in the end by Bethany Dixon, getting a strong hand to it. This end-to-end game is just going back and forth, and Cleveland looked very dangerous from the counter, but Turlington looks to settle things down, but away they come again, and they really do commit numbers forward. Stocker makes the run towards the left corner. McGregor on the chase. Can already tell that this is going to be a cracking matchup. Paul back inside. Back out to Stocker. She's got one girl in the box she can aim for. Tries to find her. Ball breaks down. Inside the... Just. Still not fully cleared away here. Chance is still there for Cleveland, and it's knocked out for a corner kick in the far sideline. Winning the corner kick was number 24, Grace Krosky. Krosky nearly had a chance 30 seconds before ball drops in the box where she just couldn't quite swing her foot at it. Now it's going to be the goal scorer, Ramacone, with the in-swinger left foot here to put it in the danger zone here as we pass the 10-minute mark. Dixon has a couple of bodies around her. Ramacone flicks it in. Shot! Out for another corner on this near sideline. Pressure grows on Favour United. Blythe Gaspar coming on the near sideline to take this one. Looking for options at the in-swinger here. Looking for a good whip on it. Played low towards the front post, zipping in on that surface. Might have a second chance, might have a third. She will from a corner kick. Jasper plays it low towards the front post, cleared up and away for Favour United. Ball comes out to the commentator, shows his old technique and plays it. Ramacone in towards the corner here. Turlington does very well. Does very well beaten too. Oh, just lets herself down with the pass there. Good play, and Turlington was held on to, and she's done very well there. Sharp footwork in midfield there from Turlington, wins a free kick. Dixon might come all the way out to take this one. McGregor puts it down. We're in the old-fashioned Copa Mundials. Look to send this one deep. Down it goes down the right-hand side. And that's knocked out of play, and it's going to be a throw on the near side for Favour. Free kick here and a good chance for Favour United. It's about 30 yards out on this right hand side. We'll try to see who's going to take it. Margiotta's standing by it. She might look to take the outswinger here. Chloe Zeltzer is also standing there, and it might be Zeltzer drilling in towards the front, but doesn't quite catch all of that one, and it's out for a goal kick for Cleveland. Gabrielle Merck gathers the ball and look to send this one back into midfield as we approach a quarter of an hour through the contest here. Score still 1-0 for Cleveland FC. Battling in midfield there, tackles flying in all over the shop, and Stalker's causing all sorts of problems up top for Cleveland. Nice touch out wide as you can see they're a counter-attacking style team, and Stocker is that one just to hold the ball up, and nice play inside here and knocked back towards Stocker. Has a chance to serve it in. Clips it in towards the back post. Touch inside. Shot. Deflected. Out for a corner. Favour United take a second to have a breather there. It's going to be a corner kick on the far side, and the shot was from number 24. Grace Kroski, who's looked lively in the early stages. Had a nice touch, just got a little bit too far in front of her. Ramakone aims to swing this one in towards the front post. Bouncing, it's dangerous. Someone looking to pull the trigger there, and it's still bounced around. Referee does well to show the splits there. Lets the ball go through his legs. Decent turn in, but nobody in there in the box. Cleveland win the first and second ball here in midfield. Ramakone comes all the way back over to the left wing and just recycles the ball. Game settling down just a little bit. Dixon controls it, plays Turlington. Shows her individual foot skill there and looks very composed on the ball, even under pressure, and Ramakone closes Dixon down. Sorry, Hopkins, my apologies. Hopkins tries to get her body in the way and does so, but can only find Sochter, and the ball comes in. Dixon comes out to claim it, does at the first attempt. Might look to bury it down the left-hand side. It's a good kick too. Nice touch towards the outside, and it's going to be a throw on the far sideline for Fever. Texas versus Ohio. Big battle on today. Referee signals where the throw-in was supposed to be taken, and it's a good deal back behind where they had originally planned. Ball plays inside. Here come Cleveland, skipping away. And that'll be a free kick out for Fever United. McGregor. Takes it quickly. Stocker cuts onto her favourite right foot and back out to Kroski. Has got an overlap from her fullback, uses it. Nice play here from Cleveland, but it just breaks down. They'll have another chance at this one. Hopkins does well on the tackle. Ramakone just sets it back. Ball gets played down the line for Hopkins to chase back towards her own goal. Makes a smart decision and knocks it out for a throw in. Might look for Kylie Klein, but decides to use Stocker instead. Ramakone tries it with her right foot this time. Nice header. All the way up was Madison Stafford, the right back. So it's a good commitment they've shown to get numbers forward, and Fever look to get back up the field and see if they can cause Cleveland a few problems. But the ball trickles out over the end line. A substitution being prepared here, as Fever United prepare to bring on Kelsey White. Jogs up to the halfway line, and Cleveland will also be making a substitution as we approach the 20-minute mark. I'll let you know who that is momentarily. McGregor drops towards her own goal. Dixon doesn't quite get all of that one, but Stocker's offside there. And it's going to be a double substitution for Cleveland. Madison Olsen will be one of the girls coming on, and coming off for Cleveland, or coming off for Fever, will be Hopkins, the fullback. And coming on, the 2 substitutes, numbers 7 and 8 for Cleveland, Madeline Blakely, Madison Olsen, and coming off, Krosky and Stocker. So it looks like Blakely will have a straight swap with Stocker up top. Great ball from Ramakone all the way over the top. McGregor, good defender from the centre half, and she'll poke this one out. Throwing on the near sideline. Ramakone shows no urgency to come up and really get it. She's looking for options. Has her full back underneath her if she wants to play it quickly towards Gomez. Abigail Gomez is free, but decides not to use her. We'll use Blakely instead. Very good about getting half the yard, and just as I say that, just slices the attempted cross, and it's out for a goal kick. Dixon clears away down the right hand side. Turlington throws it down the line. And we'll battle in for this one and we'll lose out, but Blakely down the line. McGregor trying to size her up and try win it back, and Ramakone, you know what's coming here. It's a great ball in towards the back post. Drilled flat ball in towards the back post. A great effort. Catherine Ramakone from Walsh Jesuit High School has been the star player for the first segment of the first half here. She looks like all sorts of trouble for Favour United, and Gomez backtracking towards her own goal has a decision to make as it's cleared away. Turlington now in the full-back role. Takes off her gloves to throw this one. Throws inside. Ball down the line for Blakely to chase, and it will hold up and it'll stay in, so McGregor's got a decision she has to make and decides to play simply and just over the sideline. Ramakone. Decides to throw it in towards the 18. It's going to be handball, I believe. Turlington grabs the ball and plays it to Dixon, who will play us out here. Dixon may look to play short. Decides against it for now. Now for good. Plays long. Skips up off the surface. Crunch and tackle. Out wide towards Ramakone. Great touch inside. Zips the ball in. And McGregor, who's having to go sideways back and forth to snuff out danger, does so to the left this time, and ball will trickle out for a goal kick for Favour. Approaching the 25th minute here, the 2017 US Youth Soccer National League at the Wilson Winter Showcase. Turbo Sports Group bring you live action. Ball out wide, whipped in. See if a shot can be pulled off here. It is, and it's high and over the bar. Not the best effort, but she took it quickly, did Borquin, and can't blame her. Substitution for Fever. Caitlin Marcy coming in the game. Marcy comes in the game for Catherine Harris. Dixon looking for her options, is not going to play short. Will go long down the middle. Good kick. Ramacone gets her head on that one as well, and it's a slice clearance to the back for Fever, and Turlington wraps her foot around that one. It's a booming clearance down the right. She's done very well. Plenty of tackles going in all over the place. Borquin can't quite keep that in. Throw in Fever. Turlington comes over to grab it. Decides to throw line. Blakely has a step here, but not a step on McGregor, as McGregor anticipated the situation. Keeps it in. Borquin, Blakely, good football. Chance of a shot here from distance. Played out wide, great decision. Shot deflected. Dixon will keep this one in and save it from going for a corner. Dixon takes it quickly down the left-hand side, but finds a Cleveland player. Clipped away up over the top. Gomez comes out. Wins the 50-50. Ramacone gets it wide. Dispossessed. Laid back towards Turlington, who will cut inside, but she's got two Cleveland girls around her. Knocked out of play, and Cleveland ball, and triple substitution being planned here for Cleveland. Quadruple, apologies. Try and get all these in time. Elizabeth Bebby will be one. Nora Santelli be another. And we'll also see the introduction of Ellie Taliak. Great chance. Put this in the danger zone. Whipped in the box. Ball bouncing around. Turlington clears it off her own player. Hooks it away down the line. Good clearance considering. Thrown down the line towards Blakely, who flicks it inside. Skips off the surface. Madison Olsen gives chase on the right hand side. Fever's left, and rare chance for Fever to kind of clear their lines and get higher up the field here. It's been all Cleveland in his last 10 minutes especially. Nice turn though on the left hand side. Zipped ball through, a lovely ball at that. And Cleveland have to deal with it and put it away out over the sideline. So we approach 15 minutes left in the first half here, where Cleveland lead by a goal to nil, and that was that special effort from Ramacone, Catherine Ramacone. Ball comes all the way out on the right hand side, and good chance for Fever to kind of put one in the danger zone, but it's very smart defending, and Santelli, the substitute, plays down the line. Great battle by Blakely. Tell you, neither team given anything really to the other. Santelli trying to get her body in the way here. Turlington's been fantastic playing right back. This is a cracking game. Turlington gets up and wins the header. What can they build out coming out here? They're just not able to break the line of the midfield for Cleveland so far. And hoping for a quick counter, but it's snuffed out once again by Cleveland's back line, who've looked very comfortable so far. Played down the line. Santelli. Nice idea. And Turlington will keep that one in play. How about that for a clearance? Cleveland go again through. The fullback. Olsen on the right hand side. Nice first touch. Has Borquin. Santelli lays it off first time. Smart layoff. Whipped in towards the back post. Still danger. Turlington pokes it away. How about that for a ball in? Beautiful football from Cleveland. Kayla Yarracks with the delivery, and then another delivery into the back post. From Blakely this time, and tell you what, you're asking for service into the box. You've seen 5 or 6 wonderful crosses here. A couple from Favor, but mainly 4 or 5 from Cleveland. Just no hanging about, just zip it in across. That's what they've done, and they nearly have another chance here to do so. And Olsen's got back to goal. He's got an awful lot of work to do. Gets knocked off, and it'll be a Fever ball on the far side line. Looks like Lillian Taylor was the one to throw that in, if I'm not mistaken. And knocked out of play by number 21, Maren Fields. Taking no chances. Played out in the right hand side and whipped across. Another great ball. Santelli can't quite get the header right. Was in the right spot. Just couldn't quite direct the header. Cleveland knocking on the door for a second here. 13 minutes left in the half. Give or take 30 seconds. Hasn't been any stoppages so far. Free kick for Fever. Strike from distance. Just out of nowhere. An absolute thunderous attempt. And jogging now with a little chip on her shoulder out there for Fever. After that strike, Chloe Zeltzer. She put a bit of fizz on that one, excuse the pun. Zeltzer looking to whip this one in with her left foot. Plays it in towards the front post. Just got enough on it to Blakely back defending. Olsen down the right hand side. She just plays the line, or attempts to. Ball was out. But Fever will take an awful lot of encouragement there from that strike from Zeltzer, who just may have lifted spirits there. Ten minutes left of the half. At the 2017 US Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase, Wilson, North Carolina. Free kick, far side. And here it comes from McGregor. Olsen battling away, will give away the free kick, and it was good defending to win the free kick by Margiotta. Substitution here for Fever. On comes number 12, Jacqueline Helm, and making way, Caitlin Marcy will get a rest on the bench. Blakely holds up the ball down the middle. If she times this right, she's got a pass down the left-hand side and just couldn't quite execute it. McGregor under pressure, stabs it out towards the right. Bourquin plays line. Santelli, sharp footwork, will win the throw. May look to play quick, does to Blakely, won't get there though. McGregor will get there first and ball will skip all the way out towards the commentator here. And Santelli drops her feet, looks for Blakely again. She's really putting in a shift up top. Cleveland look very calm and collective, even when the pressure, wherever it is on the field. A nice clip ball through. Oof. Oh, no. I think she's okay. Dixon just seems like she got a little knock there. She came out, and that was a lovely little tasty ball. Clipped over the top. Bourquin wins the first one. That's been a problem here so far for the Fever. They just haven't been able to win any first or second balls in midfield. It's been all Cleveland in terms of that respect. They've been decent on the break, just in terms of the competing initially from the first ball is just that never any excuse you can use. You can always battle for that first ball. Santelli battles off her. Ball knocked out wide. Still Cleveland lead 1-0. Touch around the corner. Nice touch. Chance for an opportunity to play through there. And ball knocked back inside. They've started to sharpen up here. They really have. Fever, but Cleveland just seem to repel every single half break that they look to be mounting Fever. So they might look to have another strike from distance if they can get another one of those from Zeltzer. That was an unbelievable strike from about 28 yards out. Throw in far side. Ball whipped across. Looks like handballing. Referees pointed to the spot and ball travelled about 20 yards and my oh my. That's a big call, referee. Arm was outstretched. And just like that, Fever have a chance to equalise. And they take it 1-1. Just what they were looking for 5 or so minutes before half time, and really Cleveland will be stunned just like that. Just penalty gets given and buried. And now we've got a game here, folks. 1-1. Arm was outstretched. Absolute credit to Fever for battling away against the run of play. And just like that, a few chances, and they're right in this game. Fever have a chance to equalise. See what Cleveland have to respond with. And they take it 1-1. Beautiful evening, what's turned out. And well, we had a lot of rain. I was telling you at the start of the broadcast about an hour and a half, hour ago, but it's just a cool winter's evening here. Barely any wind as Turlington looks forward. Skipping up off that surface, and 2 2 headers again. Ball bouncing around, and they've got their tails up now, have Fever. Cleveland clear the lines here, and what's been a good spell for the Fever, and that looks like a free kick, but referee seems uninterested at all. Coming forward down the left, Fever. Crunch and tackle. Crunch and tackle again, and it's out for Fever ball on the far side line. So we take away the 4 minutes left in the first half here, where it's all level here between both sides. As I'm looking at my producer here, assessing equipment, see if there's any rain damage. The best of the best, this man. Ball flicked through. Santelli's got a runner outside. Decides to use her, just puts a little too much fizz considering the skip off the grass. Three and a half minutes left. Santelli rises, won't win that over Turnington, but referee deemed it was an unfair climb by Turnington, and Cleveland just looking to maybe swing the momentum back their way. We'll send this one deep inside the opposition half. Blakely looks to flick on. McGregor pokes it away, and he's got a runner down the right hand side, and an awful lot of work to do, but if they play that ball early, it's on. Zeltzer making a great run there. Down the right, Chloe Zeltzer, but also good defending, must be noted. Delaney Baumbick covered all the way over from a right position, and very well. Throw in now. In it comes. Thrown inside and breaking down, and Zeltzer lays it back. See if we can get an opportunity for either side before halftime. Around 2.5 minutes left, and as opposed to the early stages, Cleveland have just struggled with the final pass here. McGregor's done very well covering, and as has done Turlington. She's moved back to the right back spot. Ball gets set back. Santelli serves it in deep there, and Fever will have to deal with this one. Olsen applies the pressure, and Cleveland will have the ball now. Minute 20 seconds left in the half. Trying to poke their noses out in front here. Thrown inside. Borquin can't quite bring it under control, and Fever have a break of their own happening now, but it's knocked out over the sideline. Good switch of play. Chance here for Fever. Shot over the crossbar, but a good strike at that. And I'll tell you what, I'm not saying it would have been smash and grab based on the first 25-30 minutes, but you've got to give credit for Fever United. Team out of North Texas were being really, in all sense of the word, battered in the first 30 minutes. Shots peppering their goal, and they've been resilient and could have had the lead had that one gone in. So fair play to them and their resiliency. Cleveland on the look to try and establish the dominance that they had at the start of the game, but it looks like the last 5 seconds here in the half of regular time. Referee says 1 minute of added time. We'll see if that yields any big chances. Touch around the corner. Seltzer goes for it. Won't get it. Shot from distance. And Cleveland look to play this one quickly. Will they be able to create an opportunity? Striding forward, Santelli's making the run, so is Blakely. McGregor on the cover, plays simple, and Fever growing in confidence. Don't think we'll see another chance, ladies and gentlemen, but that's a great interception and played inside. And it's knocked out of play, and the referee has a glance at the watch. An awful long minute to be played here. Allowing Fever to get the ball and grab the throw. And referee has a glance at the watch again. Third glance at the watch. Finally, there it is, the halftime whistle. The 2017 US Youth Soccer National League here in Wilson, North Carolina, where it's 1 goal apiece between Cleveland FC and Fever United. Put on the kettle, have a cup of tea, have a few biscuits, and join us for the second half. We'll see you then, folks. Welcome back here to the second half, 2017 U.S. Youth Soccer National League game, U17 bracket in Wilson, North Carolina, where it's a goal apiece going into the second half between Cleveland FC and Fever United. Getting a bit chilly here, folks, at the start of the second half, and Zeltzer applying pressure here for Fever. Wins a throw in near sideline. Zeltzer. This is out to Borquan. McGregor dropping off. As she has done the whole game reading it. Nice ball down the line. Nice cut inside. Chance to deliver, and Ramacone, the scorer of Cleveland's goal, was an absolute peach of a goal. Back defending. Oh, it's a cold one here, folks. It is cold. My feet are cold. Tell you what. The players won't feel any of that. Running about. Has a good start to the second half here for Fever. Chance to deliver in the box. Well held. Gabrielle Merck in goal. Does well. Cleveland making a break for it here. Referee deems that was enough for a free kick to be given. Free kick being prepared here. From distance. Strike. Flicked away. And linesman calls offside there. Against Cleveland. Ball away down the right hand side. Gomez builds the play forward for Cleveland, and Borquan goes in to win it. Looked like a push in the back, not given. Nice ball down the line. Crunching 50-50 there. Chance of a shot here from distance. Slightly unlucky. Didn't quite catch that. Molly low, midfielder. It's bitterly cold here, folks. We've got another 40 minutes of good action. Keep you warm. Played out towards the left-hand side. Cleveland's most dangerous player, you'd argue. Ramacone scored the first goal, tries to get it, but does win it back. Using her strength and pace. And the Cleveland throw in. Down the line towards Ramacone, drops the shoulder. And it'll be a Cleveland throw once again. way down the left hand side. Zeltzer trying to get her body in and win it, but it breaks down. McConaughey drives inside and tries to play outside. One of the few things that hasn't quite worked for her so far in the game. Zeltzer up top. She's got a cannon of a left foot, as you saw in the first half with the shot from distance. Ramakon driving inside at the heart of the back line for Favor. Slips the ball down the left hand side, deflected. Dixon comes out and collects. Krosky dropping back very deep defensively to help out. But it's been a bright start here from Favor. And good defending from Baumbick. Knocks it out of play. Helm throws it in, bounces back out and cleared away. Nice touch there to bring it in up top. Looking for the 1-2, a little too much to ask. But it was a nice original touch by Maya Zofko. Kwong clears away. How about this for a battle on towards the second part of the first half, and for this a whole of this half, you want to watch out for it. Turnington versus Ramakone, right back versus left winger. On the far side, that's where your eyes will be drawn. It's a intense battle that rages on. Helm knocks it inside. Clipped up over the top. Cleveland cover well. Kwan clears away towards Zofko. Can't quite gather this one in. Turnington tries to cut back, but Zofko reads it. And there is that battle that we were talking about between Turnington and Ramakone. Ramakone is not happy. There was a no call, but Zofko continues to play on. And down the left-hand side come Cleveland. Cut inside. Shot straight at Dixon. Gathers at the second attempt. There was a great chance for Cleveland to retake the lead there. Shot was straight at Dixon, but she still did well to hold on to it in the second attempt. Zeltzer giving chase now. Won't quite get there. Well, she does enough to put off number 11. Mariah Kimball at the back, who's had a solid game so far for Cleveland. Really high quality game on display here. Last one of the evening. Knocked out wide, but intercepted, and knocked down the line here. Chance to whip it in. Great ball in. Zeltzer can't quite bring it down. Ball still there to be won. Big 50-50 coming. Borquan knocks it down the line. Did keep it in. Zofko has looked all energetic since she's come on, but she's given away the foul. And it's a free kick for Fever. About 15, 20, nearly 20 yards inside Cleveland's half as a substitution being prepared for Cleveland. Ellie Taliak will be coming in. Making way Madison Stafford, who's had a cracking game so far. Fullback looks forward from the right back spot. Taliak comes all the way back in, and they've switched, if you've noticed. Ramakone on the right hand side away from Turlington at the back there. Ooh, nice nutmeg. Doesn't quite get on the ball though. Zeltzer shot from distance. You want to do something very special from there on the half turn, but Taliak's an option here if they want to play short. She does not. Does not. Oh, clear down the middle. Bounce comes towards Zopko. Back to goal. Plays smart, but it's given away. Nice double touch inside there. A Fever skipping away. Good tackle there, and Ramakone coming back towards her own goal. Didn't have to defend this deep into her own half in the whole of the first half, but does well to win the goal kick here. Fever gaining momentum here. They look the more likely team to get the second. As we said, fair play to their resiliency, because they were getting really pushed this way and that in the first half, and Cleveland still don't look worried necessarily, but that's what we're talking about in the first half. If Fever just weren't doing enough of winning that first ball in midfield. Well, they've won one now. Let's see what happens from it. Cutting inside. Danger still not cleared here for Cleveland. Zeltzer might wind one up here on the left foot. Oh! Touched over the top there. Chloe Zeltzer. Great effort and good save. All the same by Gabrielle Merck. As we approach the hour mark here. Zeltzer might wind one up here on the left foot. Oh! Fever looking to take the lead here. Cleveland get everyone well inside their own half, including Zofko, who's dropping towards the edge of the box now. Let's see if Fever can create something. And in it comes deep inside the box. Cleared away, not fully cleared yet, knocked out wide. Nice kind of Cruyff turn from Zeltzer, but stretches a little too far away from herself there, and Zeltzer turns back and uses the full back. Turlington, who's been, you could argue, Fever's best player so far today. Had a tough assignment marking Ramakone, but Taliak comes in, the substitute, with the tackle. But look at this from Fever. It's like night and day with the second half here. Fever all full of confidence. And away they come down the right and swung in towards the box. Cleveland cleared away. Shot from distance. Cleveland just saying anywhere will do right now. Zofko will give chase, but McGregor, plenty of time on the ball and plays it to Turlington, who I don't know how she does it, folks. She seems to invite pressure and gets tangled up, but somehow always comes away with the ball. Play out towards the left centre half here. Left back, actually, apologies. And away come Fever, and McConaughey will give chase. Whipped in. Cracking ball. Just needed someone to take a chance. Great ball in. 30 minutes left here, and what a game, folks. Ramakone will run with speed onto this one, though. Watch out. Ball through on the right-hand side for Zofko. McGregor coming across. Falls over. Switch across in the box. Cleared away. Danger not fully cleared. Taliak to Zofko. Knocked out of play here. Substitution there for Cleveland. Kayla Yarracks into the game. And it's a cold one, folks. It's a cold one right here, but ball coming over the top, and Dixon decides to come all the way out from a goal, and great decision from young Dixon. Sprightly off her line to collect it. 28 minutes left here. 2017 US Youth Soccer National League Girls Weekend here in Wilson, North Carolina. Ball knocked out over the sideline, and the Zelts are looking for options. They've just gone back and forth, these two teams. Who's going to win it? Attempted switch of play, and that was risky, but Ramakone gambled on it, and she's just quick enough that she can get back in behind the ball just like that, folks, and here she is. Crunch and tackle. Hits the ground hard, but she looks like she'll be okay. I mean, it was a fair ball. Down the line, the ball gets clipped and pulled back. Oof, woof, woof, woof. There's a chance there for Fever. Ball goes all the way down the line. McGregor says, I'm having none of that, knocks it out for a throw in. Approaching 25 minutes left in the contest. Down the line it goes, flicked on. Ricocheting left, right and centre. And look at Chloe Zeltzer closing this ball down. That's the determination that you want to see as a coach. And it leads to things like this. Weaving this way and that. And referee has decided a free kick out in the edge of the box. Merck booms it down the middle. No winner of the first, but Turlin, that's a free kick for Cleveland. Oh, referee. Cleveland try to play quickly. Cleared down the middle. Borkman tries to win it. Taliak up back. The referee's giving a free kick against Taliak for rising, trying to get the 50-50. Played out on the left-hand side for Fever. Kind of forced back into a corner, but McGregor, sorry, apologies. Fields has it. Plays in towards her midfield and see if Fever can break away down the right hand side. Didn't quite find the pass that they were looking for. Fields plays it out towards the left hand side. Taliak stepped hard. Chance to serve it in the box. Bounces. Gotta think somebody's got to run across the face of that. There's a great ball in. Somebody's got to attack you. Kick down the right hand side to Ramakone. Dispossessed. Haven't said that many times today. And Bourquin working back defensively, and ball gets swung in. Turned around the corner. Free kick for Fever. Inside the half of Cleveland, and another free kick given. Dubious decision made. Double substitution. If you can find, if you're a Fever fan, you're looking for Grace Bradley. The left winger has been absolutely dazzling to watch in the second half and the first. The more than get her on the ball with the deliveries that she's been given, the better they'll be off. And two substitutes, Ramakone and Krosky coming off. Blakely coming back on the game, as is Olsen. So let's see what they can do approaching the last 20 minutes. But here is a wonderful opportunity. Will it be Zeltzer? It will. Smacked. Great save. Knocked out. Couldn't quite gather it, but gotta have an eye out for Zeltzer on her left foot. She's got a little rifle of a left foot. Well, this, I think it was Charles Dickens with A Tale of Two Cities. This has been a tale of two halves. Cleveland were all over in the first half, but it's been all Fever the second. Ball bouncing away at the back post, not fully cleared. Spradler lays it back. Chance to reset it in, but it's played out wide. Smart ball. Taliak comes out to win it, but was unable to do so, and looking for the right opportunity. It's a lovely turn. Oh, just lays it out. There was a chance to hit it. Turlington looking to go down the right. Looking to serve it in. Does so. Skips on the surface. Laid out in the edge, and Spradley. The right foot. Not her preferred foot, but she really is a terrific player. 20 minutes left. Cleveland clear down the middle. What a game this is, though. Spradley skipping away. Can't quite get her foot on that one. Out for a throw in deep inside Fever's half. Down the line it goes. Out for a throw in. Oh, that'll be a free kick in. for Fever. And it's basically, they might treat it like a corner kick because it's only 4 or 5 yards off the end line. And the yellow card is presented. I'm trying to see who it is. And it's given to number 2 for Cleveland. Delaney Baumbick. Referee just seeing if the player's okay. I think she is, you know. I think she's fine. Bit gingerly getting up to her feet. Trying to see who it is. Let's see if she's okay. And they're asking for another ball to be played in the sideline. That one's gone away, ways down. To no man's land down there in the corner. Let's see what the fourth official's got. Is he going to have a kick? Oh, he's throwing it in. Never the popular decision. Everyone wants to see him go for that with the half volley. But it'll be played nonetheless down towards the corner. Yeah, they will treat this as a corner kick essentially. I mean, it's just an awkward position. Like, what else can you do? You have a little more angle if you want to really try and risk it going for the far top corner. I don't blame them if they do. Great opportunity here for Fever. Whipped in. Ooh. Near side netting. Just thought they would have had a little bit more whip on that. And you're not going to say an opportunity gone really, but I mean, with the quality they have, you would have expected a little bit better on all the way back. It's just surprising, folks. If you had been tuned in the first half at this time, you would have said Cleveland would have been 3 or 4 goals up, and you can basically say the same in the second for Fever. Let's see if Cleveland can muster something now and gain some momentum that they've lost. Nice ball down the left hand side. Taliak will give chase. Blocks it. Tenacious defender is Taliak, and she might have to just knock this one down the line. Does so. Oh. Spradley deemed to have given the foul away, and here's a substitution. Santelli, number 9, will be coming on for Cleveland, and she's coming on for Abigail Gomez. We approach 15 minutes left here, folks. It's 2017 US Youth Soccer National League U17 bracket. Cracking match between Cleveland FC and Fever United. Texas versus Cleveland. Apologies, Texas versus Ohio. Losing the run of myself here. And Fever again have a free kick, and the free kicks are really adding up against Cleveland. Substitution being prepared for Cleveland. Alexandria Stocker, the striker, will be coming on in a few moments. Not before Zeltzer here. Little dynamic striker forward. Gives it off, and lovely move for this for Fever, and it's just ran through and just couldn't quite control it, and referee has got a lot of work to do to catch up with play there, but he will do. This is just, it's night and day difference in the second half here. Cleveland really struggling. Ball down the right hand side. Look at this pace shown here. Zipped across. Super ball. Super ball in, super delivery. Stocker. Hot on her heels, trying to get in. Waiting for the next break of play. Again, they've won the header in midfield, Fever. Touched inside. Zeltzer back to goal. Trying to just get half a yard, and they'll be saying to her, don't let her on her left, don't let her on her left. Dispossessed her, maybe this is a chance. Santelli striding forward. She's quite pacey, and she's clipped a long ball down the left side for Blakely, who will keep it in. Drives down towards the line. Defenders read it well though. It's out of play for a throw in. This will be a substitution here. And it'll be Stocker coming on. And making way. Who will it be? It'll be number 18 for Cleveland. Kayla Yarax. Referee says, go back there. It's on my whistle. Thanks very much. Thrown in. Down the line it goes. Blakely back to goal. Looking to get half a yard to whip it in. Throw in far sideline. 13 minutes left, folks. The 2017 US Youth National Fall Showcase in Wilson, North County Girls Weekend. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you the broadcast live for the last couple of days. Special shout out to all of our producers and cameramen. Wouldn't be quite the same without all their hard work and early mornings and late evenings. Ball down the left hand side. Fever. Deflected. And to throw in for Cleveland. Taliak will look to take it quickly. Throws it down the line. Blakely. Can't quite get it under control. She's lost it. Time ticking away. All that's left, 11 and a half minutes. This commentator is struggling with his maths there. But she's knocked out towards the right hand side. This is much better for Cleveland. At least no clear-cut opportunities, but yes, but at least a bit more sustained pressure inside Fever's half, and is their momentum building? Who is going to make the difference here? Will one girl just stand out with a piece of magic? Let's see. Thrown in. Stocker can't get that under control. And eventually the Fever throw it down the line. Second chance at this one. Turlington, the solid fullback who started in midfield, and she'll have another go down the line. Keep working the line, keep working the line. Just over 10 minutes left in the contest. game, full intensity, has just hit a bit of a lull here in the last 3 or 4 minutes as it's got really choppy and ball not staying in a lot of the time between throw-ins and free kicks and play just breaking up here. So Taliak will throw this one inside. Fields wins the throw-in deep inside her own half. Time ticking away into the last 9 minutes. Taliak. Oh, lovely ball flicked around the corner, but yeah, it's going to be correctly called offside against Grace Bradley. Away down the middle it goes. Stalker. Apologies. Santelli. Back to goal. It's nipped off her foot. Look at these collisions coming in now. You just sense that there'll be at least one goal left in it. You just sense it's out there. Whoever it's going to be heartbreaking for either team because really it's a toss of a coin at this stage. Santelli. Looked like a bit of a handball. It's knocked off her back, and Dixon. Catches at the second attempt. Nobody around her though. And Dixon will look to load the cannon and just boom it goes, and it's a booming one over halfway line. Spradley tries to take the risk. Just couldn't quite find her. She's very intelligent making her runs forward. Ball off the right hand side. And she's being hassled by 2 Cleveland players either side, and it'll be a free kick for Fever about 35-40 yards out here. Oh, beautiful winter's evening. They've taken it short. They've taken it quick. Oh, driving in towards the box, and Taliak. She'll take no chances here. She clips it down the line, but it's a touch that's gone back inside and squared across behind Zeltzer. Nice turn here though. Driving forward and turned again and touched off her foot, and referee says advantage, I guess. Shot from distance. And it was a rasper. 1-1, still a score here between Cleveland FC and Fever United. Zeltzer will hit the in-swinger here. Shot came from Kelsey White, and it was an absolute thunderbolt there towards the near top corner. There'll be pandemonium and absolute scenes on the near bench if this one goes in. Zeltzer swings it in. Taliak uses the line there. Back down the line once again. Poked around the corner. Nice 1-2. Stays in. Taliak. Look at this battling. Taliak's knocked it out of play. Throw in. Spradley runs over to get it. Five minutes left in the contest here, folks. Spradley tries to get it, just zips through her legs, and Taliak versus Spradley, it's a hell of a battle. Gone over the top. Turlington inside the box, takes a touch. Shot! What a save! Corner kick. Turlington the right back. What a strike across the face of goal. And once again, not once, not twice, 3 times Gabrielle Marquez save Cleveland Incredible save across her body. Whips it in towards the front post. Oh, it's out towards the edge of the box, and Blakely back to goal. Will try and turn, but good defending. Substitution coming here for Cleveland. Elizabeth Bibby coming in for Blythe Gaspar. Taliak throws it short, gets it back, drives it long over the top, but that'll trickle all the way back to Dixon. Saying, get up the field, get up the field. They look to win the first one. It bounces. Taliak gets her head on the second. Free kick against the Fever. It'll be want to be a sensational delivery here to cause some problems. It's on the halfway line exactly here. Light the beacons if you're a Cleveland fan, and ball comes up towards the edge of the box. Touchdown. Shot from deep, and it's curling, and Dixon comes off her line and gets enough on the ball, and it's cleared down the line towards Elser to give chase. She won't be favoured to win that one, but she's done well as she's won her side of throw-in on the far sideline. Into the last 3 minutes of regular time. Catherine Harris warming up here near sideline for Favour. Down the line it goes. Play back inside and trying to find that through ball, that defense splitting pass, and hoofed up in the air and still in play as Zeltzer goes on to her right, and she wins another throw in on the far side line. Tick tock goes the clock. 2 minutes of regular time left. 2 minutes. Ball gets played all the way back to the back line and cleared down towards the middle, but it'll only find Buchanan. Santelli driving towards the byline, deflected. Out for a corner. They're biting their nails in Texas and Cleveland here. That substitution's coming here. Catherine Harris will be coming on, and we'll see who'll be making way. Looks like number 14, Victoria. No, it's not. Apologies. It's Jacqueline Helm. Here's a chance for Cleveland. They're loading numbers forward here. In-swinger on the way. Drilled inside the 6-yard box. Sliced away. Throw in. Cleveland. Approaching 90 seconds of regular time left. Can't imagine that there'll be many stoppages. Thrown quickly. Back it comes and in it comes. Header! Wide of the near post. Oh, you guys were holding your breath in Cleveland there. And in Texas. What a cracking game it is here, folks. Cracking game it's been as we enter the last minute, and if we do have a chance, I tell you what, it'd be heartbreak for the losing team. An absolute ecstasy for the winning one. Dixon, looking, I think she had this. Boom, it goes. One of her best of the day down the right, but it's going to run out of play. Cleveland have a throw in. Sprinting to get the ball. That's the end of regular time now. Everything's on the referee. I haven't seen a signal for how long he's left. All eyes are on him. Out over the end line Goal kick as Dixon seems in no rush to get it. How long, referee? Just how long is left? Cleveland's last chance perhaps. Fields looks to clear it. And again. But it's found Taliak. Plays it wide. Deep in towards the back post. Santelli rises. Still not clear. Chance for handball. Taliak back onto her left. Plays it inside. Shot from distance. Ooh. Dixon catches it. Away down the right hand side it goes. Zelter will give chase. Referee, how long are we playing here? Looks at his watch again. Laid back as this last chance saloon for Cleveland. It's gone high and it's gone up and Fields gets underneath it. Stockton flicks it on. Blakely will chase. McGregor puts her left foot through it. Out over the sideline here. There's apparently time to throw it in. Played inside. Borquin. Santelli flicks it around the corner. Dixon calls it and says, my ball. Again, referee has a look, and there it is. Surely now. And it is. Finished 1-1 between Cleveland FC and United at the 2017 US Youth Soccer National League December showcase. My name is Matthew Carraher. Proud to bring you the broadcast live all day on behalf of Turbo Sports. We'd like to thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye for now. Bye-bye.